Adam Friedman, Rivals.com, here with Rivals 250 defensive end Desmond Umeozulu, one of the fastest rising prospects in the country. Offer sheet, exploded this past season. Offers almost every day for you from Power Five schools all over the country. What was that? That I guess it was about a month and a half long period where it was just crazy. New offers almost every day from national title contenders and conference title contenders.
Man, it was just really surprising. A lot of schools came through to our school at Flowers High School in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It was like 9 to 12 schools a day, so it was just really surprising. A lot of players at our school got some of that exposure too, so it was just really surprising, honestly.
Mm-hmm. When you were able to eventually end up talking to some of these coaches and get to know some of them, which ones did a good job making an impression on you?
The conversations were kept short because we can't really have that conversation in school.
Sure. I
But
mean, on the
uh,
phone and everything like that after the fact, I'm sure
yeah,
you're able to talk to a lot of those
some
guys.
of the coaches that I've been able to keep really good close to was Coach P from FSU. We text every now and then. Who else? Coach Johnson from Ohio State. We text all the time. Coach Hall from Clemson. We text a lot. So yeah, I just built a whole bunch of good relationships with a lot of good people so far. So I just really liking how the process is going right now for me.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We also took a couple of visits over the last month and a half or so. Penn State, North Carolina, Maryland, all in the mix there. Any of those experiences really stand out to you and really are going to help those schools throughout the rest of your recruitment?
I really liked the North Carolina visit, the game, just the atmosphere. Like we walked into the game, you got a standing ovation. The prospects when we was there. Also, Penn State was really good to me and my mom while we was there. My mom really liked it. She enjoyed the trip a lot. So, those are probably the two favorite visits I had so far. And got a lot planned for March. So,
yeah, where are you headed in March?
Ohio State. I'm set to go to Ohio State on the 5th. And I'm planning to go to Clemson the following week, and probably gonna go to South Carolina, and that's all I got so far right now.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about those schools for just a minute. Ohio State, Coach Johnson's done, he's made his career recruiting the DMV area. It seems like he's from the DMV. When you think about Coach Johnson and your conversations with him, what really stands out there?
Just Coach Johnson, just a really genuine guy. He just tells me he doesn't tell me what I want to hear. He tells me how it is. So and it's really easy to speak to him also. So he's a really good resource for me as well. I can tell him if I need some help with something defensive line where I can text him. So he's just really good resource for me, honestly.
Sure. Well, he's certainly developed a lot of big time players, and Coach Hall at Clemson, pretty familiar with developing big time guys as well. He was one of the guys recruiting Brian Breezy out of Maryland when he was a recruit. When you talk to Coach Hall and talk about the program at Clemson, certainly a lot of coaching staff changeover. But when you're talking to Coach Hall, what are some of the things that stand out about your conversations?
Coach Hall, he's one of the only coaches that really built a relationship with me before I got my offer. So it took me a month and a half of me just going back and forth with him, calling him, and just having really good conversation about football. He will always check up on me my workouts. He's the first coach that asked me to take pictures or videos of me working out. Cause I told him I was working out. He was like, all right, send a video, something like that. So he really built a really good relationship with me before he pulled that offer to me. So
cool. So what did it mean when he eventually ended up offering you?
It was really big for me because he got Coach Sweeney on the phone, and they was in the car, and they FaceTimed me, and it was just yeah, I just want you to know you have an offer to Clemson. So that was really big to me. I had a head coach speak to me over the phone, have his face on the camera, and put a name to a face.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, and then at South Carolina also, they've got a pretty good defensive line history as well. Somebody named Jadeveon Clowney went there, and they've got some big time guys there as well right now. When you think about the South Carolina program, what comes to mind?
I just recently got that offer, so I'm just starting to build that relationship now with Coach Lucas. Also Coach Beamer, he's been hitting me up since probably November, December. So Coach Lucas is really good to me as well. our conversation pretty brief because like we just hit each other up. Like we just started texting each other because
Mhm.
um they just got a new staff. Some people on the new staff. So
Mhm.
uh
And you said
yeah,
that
our
visit
conversations
could
are
be
good.
happening in mid-March?
You said I can hear you?
You said that visit could be happening in mid-March?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Any expectations for that visit? Anything that you really wanna see while you're there?
I really just want to like get a part of that culture because like I already know a lot of like the people from the DMV area. They talk about the South Carolina culture, and I was just talking to somebody today when I was working out. They was talking about the South Carolina culture and everything about it. So they said the people are really good to them. So
Mhm.
I just want to see what that's about.
Okay, sounds good. Any other schools out there that have done a good job making an impression? I think you said Florida State, actually. Coach P from Florida State. He's from the DMV as well. Coached at Quince Orchard for a number of years. When you talk to Coach P and think about Florida State, what comes to mind?
Just man, the environment is just really big to me. Like I love Florida. I've been in Florida a lot, so um, I love to get down there just to like learn a little bit more about Florida State and everything they have to offer me.
Mhm. Okay. And then moving forward in terms of a top five, a decision date, anything like that, what's the plans there?
My plan for right now is to take my March visits and then narrow my list down to either 8 to 12 in the following month. So yeah, that's probably what I got right now. My commitment probably comes sometime this summer, or if that isn't like everything doesn't pan out, either the first or second week of my senior season.
Well, very good, man. Well, look, I appreciate you taking some time with me, Desmond. We're looking forward to seeing how these visits go in March, and yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing you at Rivals Camp as well come May.
Yes,
Right?
sir. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks, Desmond.